Your catalytic converter could be stolen in under 3 minutes, costing you $2,000 to $2,500 to replace. While thefts dropped 68% in 2024, 14,000 Americans still face this nightmare annually. But theft isn't your only problem. Most drivers are unknowingly destroying their converters through daily mistakes, turning simple $200 fixes into multi-thousand-dollar catastrophes. Here's what repair shops won't tell you. Most failures are preventable. I'm sharing 8 insider strategies to protect your converter from theft, damage, and premature failure, saving you thousands. Tip number 1. Physical anti-theft protection. Catalytic converter thefts have dropped significantly from their 2022 peak of over 64,000 incidents, but thieves can still steal yours in under 3 minutes with a battery-powered saw, and about 14,000 Americans face this problem each year. The mistake people make is assuming the problem has disappeared just because media coverage dried up. Organized theft rings are still working, and certain vehicles remain prime targets, especially Toyota Priuses, Honda Elements, and any truck or SUV that sits high off the ground and gives easy access. Installing a catalytic converter anti-theft shield or cage solves this problem. These metal plates or cages bolt around your converter and make it virtually impossible to cut out quickly. Professional installation runs $150 to $400, but DIY kits cost $100 to $200 if you're comfortable working under your vehicle. Some systems use hardened steel that destroys saw blades, while others create a cage that requires removing the entire exhaust system, which thieves won't waste time on. Thieves operate on speed and opportunity, and that's why this works. They target easy opportunities and move on when faced with obstacles. A visible shield makes your vehicle the hardest target in the parking lot, so they'll move to an unprotected car instead, and you're creating a deterrent that shifts risk away from you. The decline in thefts nationally comes largely from increased shield use and legislative action, making it harder to sell stolen converters. That $150 to $400 investment protects you from a $2,000 to $2,500 replacement cost, plus the massive inconvenience of being without your vehicle for days while parts are ordered. Insurance deductibles often exceed $500, so you'll still pay significantly out of pocket even with coverage. Tip number 2. Strategic parking choices. Most catalytic converter thefts happen in specific locations, and your parking habits directly determine your risk level. The mistake people make is parking in dark, isolated areas or leaving their vehicle in the same predictable spot every night, and professional theft rings scout locations and return when they know the area is quiet and they won't be interrupted. Park in well-lit areas with heavy foot traffic whenever possible. At home, use your garage if you have one, or park in your driveway close to your house rather than on the street. Public lots require spots near entrances, security cameras, or under overhead lighting. When parking at work, vary your parking location daily so thieves can't predict your pattern and plan their approach. For apartment dwellers or those without garage access, consider motion-activated lights or security cameras pointing at your parking spot. And some people use steering wheel clubs positioned under the vehicle as a visual deterrent, though actual protective shields work better. Thieves rely on predictability and low visibility, which is exactly why this strategy works. They need darkness and privacy to work undetected, and by changing these conditions, you make yourself an unattractive target. Thieves doing reconnaissance will choose easier opportunities with less risk of being caught or identified on camera. 0 to minimal cost if you're simply making smarter parking decisions. A motion-activated light costs $20 to $50, while a basic security camera runs $30 to $100. And these tiny investments create massive deterrence against a $2,200 average theft loss. Tip number 3. Exhaust system inspections. Mechanics see this constantly. Drivers ignore rattling sounds or minor exhaust issues until their catalytic converter gets damaged internally, turning a $150 heat shield repair into complete converter replacement. The catalytic converter sits in your exhaust system between the engine and muffler, surrounded by heat shields that protect it from road debris and prevent excessive heat from reaching your vehicle's undercarriage. Get under your vehicle every few months and visually inspect your exhaust system, or have it checked during oil changes. Look for loose or missing heat shields, rust damage on exhaust pipes, or any components that appear to be hanging lower than normal, because heat shields are thin metal plates that often rust through or lose their mounting bolts, and when they fall off, your converter becomes vulnerable to impact damage from road debris. Listen for new rattling sounds when driving, especially when accelerating or going over bumps. A rattling heat shield sounds like loose metal shaking, while internal converter damage creates a deeper rattling that gets worse under acceleration. And catching a loose heat shield early means a $50 to $150 repair, usually just replacing bolts or welding a bracket. Ignoring these signs leads to the heat shield falling off completely and leaving your converter exposed. Road debris can then crack the ceramic honeycomb inside the converter and cause complete failure. Countless cases involve a $75 heat shield fix being ignored, and 6 months later the driver needed a $2,200 converter replacement because road salt and debris destroyed the internals. Tip number 4. Proper engine maintenance. This one surprises most people. Your catalytic converter's lifespan ties directly to your engine's health, and the biggest destroyer of converters is running a poorly maintained engine. Catalytic converters clean your exhaust by using precious metals to convert harmful gases, but they can only handle normal exhaust temperatures and compositions, and that's the problem. When your engine burns oil, runs too rich, or misfires, it sends unburned fuel and contaminants into the converter. Maintain your engine religiously with on-time oil changes, immediate spark plug replacements when needed, and quick fixes for any check engine lights related to misfires or fuel mixture. Oil consumption is a major killer. When your engine burns oil, that oil reaches the converter and coats the catalyst material, permanently reducing its efficiency, and similarly, misfiring cylinders dump raw fuel into the exhaust, which ignites inside the converter and creates excessive heat that melts the internal honeycomb structure. Address check engine lights immediately, especially codes related to oxygen sensors, mass airflow sensors, or cylinder misfires, because these sensors tell your engine how to mix fuel and air properly. When they fail, your engine compensates incorrectly and sends damaging exhaust to your converter. A catalytic converter should last the lifetime of many modern vehicles when properly maintained, often exceeding 100,000 miles under normal conditions. But poor engine maintenance can kill it in under 50,000 miles. Regular oil changes cost $40 to $80. Spark plugs run $100 to $300 for replacement, and oxygen sensors cost $150 to $400. And these maintenance items prevent converter damage that costs $2,000 to $2,500 to fix. Quick reminder, if you're finding these tips helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more money-saving automotive advice. Tip number 5. Avoid short trips and idle time. Here's an insider's secret about how catalytic converters actually work. They need to reach elevated operating temperatures to function properly and burn off deposits. The mistake people make is using their vehicle exclusively for short trips under 3 miles, never allowing the converter to reach full operating temperature. And when the converter stays cold, fuel residue and carbon deposits build up inside, gradually clogging the honeycomb structure. Combine errands into longer trips whenever possible, and once a week take your vehicle on a highway drive for at least 20 minutes. This sustained driving allows your entire exhaust system to reach full temperature and burn off accumulated deposits, while the high exhaust flow at highway speeds helps clear out carbon buildup. Avoid excessive idling, especially in cold weather. Some people idle their car for 10 to 15 minutes to warm it up, but modern engines only need 30 to 60 seconds before driving. And long idle periods create incomplete combustion and send more contaminants to your converter while it's still cold and unable to process them effectively. Catalytic converters use a self-cleaning process at operating temperature, and that's the science behind this. The precious metals inside catalyze reactions that convert carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, and nitrogen oxides into harmless carbon dioxide and water, but this only happens when the converter is hot enough. Cold converters accumulate deposits that eventually restrict exhaust flow, causing back pressure that damages your engine and requires converter replacement. This prevention strategy costs nothing except being mindful of your driving patterns, and the payoff is extending your converter's life to its full potential instead of premature failure from carbon buildup, saving you the $2,200 average replacement cost. Tip number 6. Recognize early warning signs. Most people wait until their check engine light appears, or they fail an emissions test before addressing converter problems, but by then the damage is often irreversible. Catalytic converters fail gradually, giving you weeks or months of warning signs that most drivers ignore, and catching problems early can mean a $200 to $500 repair instead of full replacement. Watch for these specific symptoms: reduced fuel economy where you're filling up more frequently, loss of power, especially when accelerating or climbing hills, a sulfur or rotten egg smell from your exhaust, or rattling sounds from under your vehicle. These signs indicate your converter is struggling but may not be completely failed yet. When your check engine light illuminates, get the code read immediately at an auto parts store for free or use a $25 code reader. Codes P420 or P430 indicate catalyst efficiency below threshold, meaning your converter isn't cleaning exhaust properly but might still be salvageable. And sometimes the issue is a failing oxygen sensor creating false readings, which costs $150 to $400 to replace instead of $2,000 plus for the converter. Situations happen where drivers ignored declining performance for months, assuming it was normal wear, until their vehicle wouldn't pass emissions testing. At that point, the converter was completely clogged and replacement was the only option. But had they addressed the issue when fuel economy first dropped, a fuel system cleaning or oxygen sensor replacement might have solved the problem for under $300. A code reader costs $25, and diagnostic checks at auto parts stores are free. This tiny investment in knowledge can differentiate between a $200 sensor replacement and a $2,200 converter replacement. Tip number 7. Use quality fuel and additives. The fuel industry doesn't advertise this heavily. The quality of gasoline you use directly impacts your catalytic converter's health and longevity. Cheap, low-quality fuel often contains higher levels of contaminants and fewer detergents, leading to carbon deposits throughout your fuel system and exhaust, and these deposits eventually reach your converter and reduce its efficiency. Use top-tier gasoline from reputable brands that include enhanced detergent packages. Top Tier is an actual certification developed by automakers, and participating brands include Shell, Chevron, Mobil, and others. Because these fuels contain additives that keep your fuel injectors, valves, and combustion chambers cleaner, which means cleaner exhaust reaching your converter. Every 5 to 10,000 miles, consider using a catalytic converter cleaner additive in your fuel tank. These products cost $10 to $25 and contain concentrated detergents that help break down carbon deposits in your converter while it's still operating. And you'll need to follow the instructions carefully, usually requiring you to add the cleaner to a nearly empty tank, then fill with fresh fuel and drive for a tank to allow the cleaner to work through the system. These additives can't fix a mechanically damaged or severely clogged converter, but they're preventive maintenance for converters showing early efficiency decline. Think of it like taking vitamins. They maintain health but can't cure serious disease. Top-tier fuel typically costs $0.03 to $0.05 more per gallon, adding maybe $0.60 per tank, and converter cleaner additives run $10 to $25 every few months. These minimal costs help prevent deposit-related failures that would otherwise require $2,000 to $2,500 in repairs. Tip number 8. VIN, etching and documentation. Most people overlook this final layer of protection. Even with physical shields and smart parking, if your converter does get stolen, recovery and insurance claims become much easier with proper documentation and identification. Stolen catalytic converters are immediately sold to scrap metal recyclers for their precious metal content, and without identification, they're impossible to trace or recover. Have your vehicle's VIN number etched onto your catalytic converter using an engraving tool or paint marker. Many police departments offer free VIN etching events, or you can purchase an engraving pen for $10 to $20 and do it yourself, and this makes your converter traceable and less valuable to thieves, since reputable scrapyards are increasingly checking for VIN numbers and refusing converters that appear stolen, especially after new legislation in many states. Take photographs of your exhaust system and catalytic converter from multiple angles, and store these with your vehicle documentation. Note the make, model, and any identifying marks, while keeping your maintenance records showing when parts were installed, because this documentation proves ownership and helps with insurance claims if theft occurs. Some insurance companies offer specific catalytic converter theft coverage or will add it as a rider to comprehensive coverage. Review your policy and understand your deductible and coverage limits, and if you drive a high-risk vehicle like a Prius or truck, consider increasing your comprehensive coverage specifically for this risk. The investment here is $10 for an engraving pen and 15 minutes of your time. If theft occurs despite your precautions, having VIN etching can help recover your converter or at minimum provides clear documentation for insurance claims, reducing your out-of-pocket costs and speeding up the claims process significantly. These 8 strategies form a complete protection system for your catalytic converter, addressing theft prevention, physical damage, chemical degradation, and early problem detection. While thefts have declined significantly from their 2022 peak, the risk remains real with 14,000 annual incidents, and the total investment in shields, smart parking, quality fuel, and maintenance is minimal compared to the $2,000 to $2,500 replacement cost you're preventing. Start with the anti-theft shield and parking strategies today, then build in the maintenance habits for long-term protection. If this video saved you from an expensive repair, hit that like button and subscribe for more money-saving automotive tips. Drop a comment telling me which strategy you're trying first. Before you go, quick disclaimer, everything here comes from my professional experience and research, but your owner's manual should always be your first reference. Follow what your manufacturer recommends for your specific vehicle. If you're not comfortable with any maintenance work, find a qualified mechanic you trust. Stay safe out there.